You know, me like that poet there, you know. Yeah, me like that poet there. But the first song we play was from Ras Minimum. Ras Minimum. Why you look Ras Minimum? And the next poet, this poet I know name, I don't know if it's him name Blood Seed. Or Blood Seed him name. Me like Blood Seed, you know. Believe you me like Blood Seed. Me like him style. And me forgot play one more by me. I forgot find one more. One more by Blood Seed, yeah. Yes. Step in, razor, tomorrow, cutting edge tonight. And the dub version we have play. Because we can't find the vocal version by this version name. Blood Seed. It's yeah, we like the name. We like all the name too. We are telling you. Okay, so we could see where we are going after now. Here we go.
This one radioactive.
I don't know wrong name I call that. That's right. That's why I want people when they give me CD to label it properly, you know. Cause them kind of confusion I can't take. If we label CD properly and give people CD, nobody just come through it in a CD and write your phone number upon it. Why am I give me a CD and I give him phone number for? Like him as a girl. No, I'm not really interested in your phone number. I'm interested in the music we have on the CD. You understand? So, give me a CD properly labeled. Don't give me a CD when not properly labeled and put your phone number upon it. Because I'm not going to call you to come ask you what the tune name. You understand? But, yes, a Blood Seed. A Blood Seed. He will call me to you and tell me say a Blood Seed him name. But what I make a special effort and not forget in contact with a brother from, I don't know, is America him there? Tony? You don't know if America him there? Him name Duke Basie. A Duke Basie him name? Yes. Duke Basie is the brethren who are responsible for the YouTube vibes. Now, I don't know if my listener anyone know him, anyone will call him, tell him say Muta Baruka, would I love him call him before the program done. I want him to do something for me. You understand? So anybody know Duke Basie, and I know say he will put up this one on the internet. So Duke Basie, if you could have called me before the program finish, I would have really loved that. I want you to do something for me. You understand? So that's Duke Basie, the man who is responsible for the YouTube vibes. Call me before the program done, let me talk to you. Just call me. Alright. Okay, so this is the Cutting Edge on IRFM and it's Wednesday. You know, say this strong in there was one of the sweetest little vibes for a long while. I see going in Jamaica, yeah, when it come on to music, Rasta, food, and ganja. May I tell you, it was wonderful. Wonderful. Trust me. We want to heal up Ayavi, Mitzi, Anja Davis, who is responsible, Straight Man, all the people them who responsible for it. We know say whole heap of ones that cry long, whole heap of ones that claim say a Rasta do it so it now go through certain way. But may I tell you, it's the first time, well, it's the first for a long while, maybe it's the first time too, I see Rastafari in the roots way, the Naya Bingyada, Rastafari in the cultural way. I never even know say Rasta have so much Rasta business. May I tell you, I see enough Rasta business. I don't know how well, and I haven't reached a part yet, but we say reggae music, Rastafari way, presented. All the different aspects of Rastafari. We see lectures go on about Rastafari and the ways of Rastafari. And we see white people, enough. May I tell you, as a matter of fact, the white people have a section for themselves. It was amazing. The white people have a little portion of section over the next side, over there. So that's one of the time we did that say we there the township. But it ended up over the side of the township when the rain fall. When the rain fall, it ended up over the other side of the township. But I tell you, I feel proud, I feel good, I feel nice. It come off, it come off. And we know say next year it will go better because the organizers, them, at least some of the sponsors, them, we know, including the I-Times people, them say definitely next year. Them say that publicly and them say that privately. So this is one of the best decisions them could have make. So I hope by next year they will legalize this herb thing when them tell you so much lie about. I want let the people them know. Say all only lie about ganja. Say ganja go mad people. I lie them to that tell on ganja. Yeah man, because I'm still on 4 days. 4 days, I'm still amongst ganja smokers, ganja eaters, ganja drinkers, ganja tree, ganja this, ganja that. I mean, no hear a pin drop on the ground. Well, if a pin drop money here because of sand still, but me no hear no alabalu guan, me no hear no gunshot, no noise I make. I mean, me I tell you, man, oh them so lie. Them lie, you know Rasta. Them lie, man. I hear them tell about ganja, you know. Oh, ganja do this and ganja mad people. It come like the thousands of mad people down there, the most sane people them never see. Thousands of mad people come together on the beach. And the sea was so calm, and the music was so enlightening, and the whole ambience. May I tell you, man, you see them people, you see the system, and how them treat I and I as Rasta. Believe you me, man. You know what them say, the stone that the builder refuse. The stone that the builder refuse. Rastafari is the most refused group of people in Jamaica. Yet still, Rastafari has contributed so much for the enlightenment and the movement of Jamaica, no matter what nobody wants to say. You understand? Because we have thistles and thorns all over the place, but the thistles and thorns, we will not allow the thistle and thorns to overcome and overshadow what Rastafari is about. You understand? Because man come and man go, you know. Rastafari, they are far either. So, I don't like when I ask a man if he's a Rasta. The most hurtful thing to me down there is when a youth argue and attack and me ask him, Bridget, he's a Rasta, and him question to me now, who is a Rasta? And then him come back now, it's a normal thing to say no, you know. You tell a man about locks, Rasta locks, him tell you say, but I know everybody who locks a Rasta, and it's like we are man bring up that far, like you don't know that. Because him no locks now, and you say, you talk about the locks part of Rasta, the most visible cultural expression of Rastafari. The most visible cultural expression of Rastafari is locks. And when you start to bring up locks now, one start to get defensive, offensive, and all the fence them can climb and jump. I tell you, say, but Muta, if you know, say, you know, and everybody who are locks are Rasta, them don't know that. Then them make it even worse. I come to you say, them locks in them heart. But I mean, locks in my heart, you know. Me know why my heart look like my locks at all. At all. So, you know, it's just a plain. If you just ask somebody, you're Rasta. No, sir, I'm not Rasta. You're Rasta, yeah, me a Rasta, yes. But why am I going to ask me if when me mean, you know, who is a Rasta? Let me say all these years we did about, you don't know who's a Rasta yet, Rasta. It's like, from a man to me say, who's a Rasta, me know say man a Rasta, you know. If me ask a man if he is a Rasta, and him say, so tell me, who is a Rasta? Me know say man a Rasta, simple. And so me I go take it. Because nobody unheard, I go ask me, say, Muta, he's a Rasta, and me I go say, what you mean by that? What kind of foolish is that? I mean, time check about God. I mean, I talk about God, like everyone say, Muta, you believe in a God. I tell him no. Simple. But then, in keeping a conversation, I'm going to say, so when you say God, what you mean? Because me can mean God in a different way. But me don't know other way to say Rastafari. Rastafari, listen to say. Emperor, listen to the first. You can't go around that. You can't go around that. Rastafari, the center of Rastafari theology is Emperor Haile Selassie the first. Someone come ask me when me who's a Rasta. Who mean who's a Rasta? Anyway, that is another subject. Iel.
Alright.
Raskava.
Yeah, man, blessed love.
Well, you come up, I see long time, I don't know radio, I mean, I know say it's a radio, man.
Yeah, but you know,
At the first,
about 6 months now that, you know.
So the first you call a radio station since?
But yeah, no, this is the second time since Wednesday.
Oh, you start to make the rounds again?
Well, yeah, because me that say, you know, me that just ease up with some new callers a little time to call in.
Call in about what?
Eh?
Call in about what?
Whatever they on their mind.
Oh, no. Are you the on the phone now, man?
Yeah, me I say, why me ease off is just to give some new callers a time to call.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
And I just love to say, well, just give thanks to the ones who really provide that positive divine energy during the time of my onslaught, you know.
Where you say onslaught, what do you mean? Where you say you get charged for, what you say you charge for?
Indecent assault.
Indecent assault. Okay.
Right.
For the minor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, during that time, you know, a lot of ones who is not even Rasta, are Christians, Barley, and people from the various organizations that I was a part of. They are the ones who really call and still have their trust and provide the support, and I will give thanks to that, you know. So, over the years, over the months, it has not been an easy trod. Especially in the jail session there when you go there where the roach try to draw you away like and bite you like hands at first. You know, so then roach can bite people and try to draw you away.
And the first you go jail, Bridget?
Yeah, man, I put handcuff up on my hand, man. My 6 years.
But go to jail without handcuff.
Yeah, the way like force me go there and place the Bridget.
Alright, so tell me what going on now, because we used to get charged for assaulted at minors, and then now we hear say you're out just or no. That means that the case done.
Yeah, because the judge said you will not even ask me to answer to one of the charges that was laid against you, because
and that the judge said?
There's no, my lawyer just make a no case submission and it was upheld by the judge. And she was so upset that people stay outside the courtroom and hearing her
Where the judge
unleashing and upset on the clerk of court to really bring such a case in front of her.
Where the judge name? Where the judge name?
You know, I don't remember her name. But me know said give thanks to Tamika Harris, which was the lawyer. I know Miguel was the lawyer and not get into the reason why he get off. But, you know, I'm very proud of what she did. So the judge is saying that how can a person be in treated?
No, wait, go forward. Where's about Miguel a while ago?
We shall not get into the reasons why he did not continue.
So him might defend you one at a time and him stop defend you?
Yeah, I'm saying we'll not be able to give me 100% representation.
True why?
So much.
Me want to get in it. True why I'm not get 100%.
But me say me not going there, so yeah, we're getting this, me not going there.
Me don't know.
It's more than one, so me not really go there, so.
Oh, me just ask, because you are telling me what you want, tell me now me want hear, me want hear, so you don't know.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Alright, so where's the judge said?
The judge was really upset because it was alleged that I commit the same offense, the same day, in 3 different places at the same time.
Oh, yeah?
But the judge was saying, how can a person be in 3 different locations at the same time? Yeah? And when they give the statement to the police, then they come back in the court, and it was changed to total different thing, brethren.
So wait, let me get it clear now. Yeah, 3 girls, or 3 different, one girl, 3 different places.
Yeah.
How it go?
At the same time.
Okay. So she accused you of molesting her in 3 different places.
Yeah. And
at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know, when the statement was given to her to ask if she agreed back to her, she said, yes, that's my statement I gave to the police, and that's my signature. However, they changed it. They never happened there, so it happened over there. So tell her mother, so it happened over at another location. And that pissed off the judge now way that she said, well, why did they even come in front of me? Because she was so upset, then we called in the parents and tell them what the law is expecting of her and what she needs to look for in cases to make decisions. So she was saying, how can you expect a person to be in 3 different locations? Why the statement that they gave the police was correct? Why did they change it? And if the one that they are now giving, if that is the correct one, why did they not give the police that in the first place? You know, so it was not an easy trial, but the judge upheld the no case submission.
So it's one somebody carried it's one somebody
no man, it was 2 of them. But both of them changed their statement and come add some things that they never did even tell the police. Them come and add it now in the court. And the judge was saying that means they come, when the lawyer said, did you tell the police that? He said no. So the judge was saying that, and nobody even give me an explanation of why that was added. He'll always survive over lies. And lies are things that you have to rehearse, while the truth is something that happens. So why the judge said then, while I can give the benefit of the doubt, if a child don't remember the date and the time that an event happened, she should not forget the place and what happened. So, I tell you, all tears come out of my eye because this experience is not something that I want. I'm an advocate against the abuse of children, even at my organization that I'm a part of. And when I go into different schools with the presentation, and I'm encouraging the parents to listen to your children when they're telling you anything. Don't push them aside and say you don't have no time to them because it might be very important. And they will be afraid to tell you anything if you don't have no time for them.
So who them 2 little girls let it tell say you do the way them say you do now?
Come again?
No, to me you say you tell the parents they must listen to them children.
Yeah.
So may I ask who them little girls did they tell their parents?
No, they did not, you know. It was told to another individual who went and told the parents. And have gone even to the newspaper, even though it was kept in camera and should not have gone in the public. It was released to all the stations that I happened to call, even to a school that I was teaching the youth them some drumming. They were calling and intimidating the principal. And, you know, they didn't even know so they were breaking the law and could be charged. But what I'm just not comfortable with is that those children are still going to school. And if anyone who no love them was to just hear and start to mock them, say, oh, that girl did do that and blah, 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 that children will not be able to learn at that school. And if they go to another school and it follow them, I am very much thinking to how people not looking at that impact that it can have on those children. You see it? And I just tell them that I was instructed to go and file a lawsuit to recover from loss of earning, definition of character, false imprisonment. But I never gone to court out with no rasta.
So let me ask you a question. You feel say alright, like how they move amongst a whole heap of ones and them really know. Anyone, I don't know how long this case are done, but anyone throw the eye like said them not believe the judge or them not business where the court wants say. You anyone like that?
A couple ones. Most some daughters call me and answer the gen.
Right. I know the daughters them would have more go to it than the man themselves.
Based on the kind of person they might have known me to be. They have this daughter who works at the CDA Child Development Agency and she said no, she don't believe that.
No, you right? Ask you. No, that may ask you,
No one no call me bridging away from about 4 daughters.
Okay, nobody no show you no kind of animosity, say.
Nobody no call me and say, brethren, what that me hear you do? What that? When I talk with my brethren and sisters, they don't call.
Okay.
Some of them even try add some lies to what is already said. So it's just because what they hear and from whom they heard it. Them feel so that ones and ones should not be lying. So them just listen to one side and the premature onslaught on my character, which I think was very unprofessional.
Well, Bridget, I hope that it don't turn like a Bill Cosby thing with 2 done and then 4 more come and then 5 more come and 6 more come and accuse the eye.
Right.
You know, it's here go.
Because, you know, these things can be orchestrated anytime, same way. But I would just love to tell the parents I have nothing against them, nothing against their children. They have to worry about their children walking on the street and happen to see me. Nothing. I know exactly what happened. I know those children were coached.
All right, ma'am. All right, sir. Give thanks. Yeah?
Yes.
Riley, yes. Raskava clear them name about certain vibes. What is it? Okay.
Do you drive a Coaster or an IN? Well, Ojurious Content have all the parts you need. 93 Main Street, Ojurious and there. Ojurious Content.
Rastakora, who come forward after sojourning. Yeah, we want you know Rastakora.
The science of agriculture, the land, the seeds, and the man.
Agricultural supply part.
No man, think of you can't still be afraid, you know. I don't know if you hear it, you know. I don't know if you hear it. I will name again. I will name Kimar. Kimar name. I forgot look for him name, you know. Kimar, I can't friend again. Here, sir. I find the brethren. That's why you do say I find the brethren. So, I can't be friend again. You don't have to get vexed with me. You know, see, people easy to get vexed, man. After, you know, I have no control over something, but them don't know, say, I have no control over it. You know, them feel say, you have control over it. You know, them really, so, but just want the man know, say, everything cool, everything alright, and we work out the thing. I will name. I forgot to look for him name. Anyway, alright. As we are telling about the ganja vibes and Rastafari, and even the day when the something are going on, you know, we see an article in the newspaper. Look at my back there, you see a newspaper there. You see I see an article in the newspaper where I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand these things. But I hope at the Sunday one, listen, you know, yes, at the Sunday one. I'm going to go through this article, yeah. All right. See the article. The article says faith friction. Faith friction. Council says government lacks understanding of Rastafari culture. All right. So I want to read a portion of this article. It's a long article, but really and truly, meanwhile this article was written, thousands of people gathered at this function. All right. This article was written by Vernon Davidson, executive editor. All right. The first ever Rastafari Roots Fest being held in Jamaica has not won the support of a faction of the Rastafarian community. Even as the 4-day event entered its final 24 hours today in Negril, which was Sunday. According to members of the Rastafari Millennium Council, the event is not a celebration of their faith. According to the Rastafari Millennium Council, the event is not a celebration of their faith. They also say that the government's embrace of the entity staging the festival indicates the administration's lack of understanding of Rastafarian faith, fear and culture. England-based attorney Simon Van Backer, who has been retained by the Rastafari Millennium Council, said his client's complaint is related to the opening arrangement of the sacramental rites to use ganja for the Rastafari community. He also said the Rastafari Millennium Council complaint has a lot to do with what only can be described as poor due diligence. The client feels that the government de facto, through the Minister of Justice, is taking some excessive liberties and has a very creative approach to the interpretation of his discretionary rights, Van Becker told the Jamaica Observer. He said that the Minister's Advisory Committee on Affairs having to do with Rastafari did not include representatives of the faith at the critical stage of the decision to grant the festival an exemption for the use of ganja. This is weird. He said that the ministers, this is a lawyer for the Rastafari Millennium Council. He said that the Ministers' Advisory Committee on Affairs having to do with Rastafari did not include representatives of the faith. But up here, Rastafari keep the thing anyway. At the critical stage of the decision to grant the festival exemption for the use of ganja. Under the Dangerous Drugs Act, adherents of the Rastafari faith or Rastafarian organizations may apply for an event promoter or sponsored by them to be declared an exempt event. In order to apply, the event must be primarily for the purpose of the celebration or observation of the Rastafari faith. This is what the liar said. Then, I mean, who can really say that what we saw down there was not celebration of Rastafari? This sound away to me, alright, I can say no. This sound like autonomy. This sound like totalitarianism. I go on here, so now. It has said that under the Dangerous Drugs Act, adherents of the Rastafari faith or Rastafarian organization may apply for an event promoted or sponsored by them to be declared an exempt event. In order to apply, the event must be primarily for the purpose of the celebration or observance of the Rastafari faith. Where an event is declared exempt, persons who attend the event will not be liable to be arrested, detained, or prosecuted for smoking ganja. Well, I know so nobody get locked up for smoke ganja down there. And our possession of ganja. As a matter of fact, police was helping Rasta to bring in them ganja on the premises. At the event, our possession of ganja at the event, are transporting ganja to the event, as long as they have complied with the amounts and conditions specified in the order declaring it an exempt event. Well, I have to say that it was obvious to me that the promoters of the event, the Rastafari Roots Fest, which I see the head person there is IAV. IAV obviously did get an exempt, and IAV obviously did get the event to be labeled a Rastafari exempt event. And I did see people there smoking ganja. And I did see nearly everyone on the premises, including me, was possession of ganja. And I did see people transporting ganja to the event. And I never see nobody get locked up. So this lie, I don't know where this lie I talk about. So this lie I talk about something where past gone. When I write this Sunday, the exempt authority from the ministers was done given to the Rastafari Roots Festival already. Van Becker argued that his client has been fighting for many years to have a sacramental right. I did see a sacramental right manifested on that premises. I mean, one cannot say, as a matter of fact, I think too much sacramental rights upon it till we have a clash about it. However, now that the law has been passed, the government has gone ahead and granted an event exemption based on the Rastafari faith and spirituality to a limited entity that was created shortly after the bill was passed. Rastafari Roots Fest, which started last Thursday at Long Bay Beach Park, is the first ganja event to be sanctioned by the Jamaican government since the amendment of the Dangerous Drug Act. So why the liar for the Millennium Council say that for it to be legitimately a Rastafari exempt thing, it have to be sanctioned by under the Dangerous Drug Act, which it was by the minister. Since it's not the minister, all right, it's the first one to keep. All right. It is being held in association with iTimes magazine, promoters of the Cannabis Cup, regarded as the world's best known showcase for ganja. And may I tell you, say, where I sit down there, where the people them there, the Cannabis Cup represent, it was like the Ganja Oscar or Ganja Grammy. If you wanted to present the best, and the hype is true. Based upon what we saw, the hype is true. Orange Hill in a Westmoreland have the best ganja. Guys, Orange Hill win the sativa flower, which was the main part of the whole thing. Orange Hill locally have the best ganja. Anyway, make I continue reading this. It is being held in association with the promoters of the Cannabis Cup, regarded as the world's best known showcase for ganja. First held in 1988, the Cannabis Cup has musical, educational and commercial components. Last Thursday, Justice Minister Senator Mark Golden told the Sunday Observer that he approved the exemption. So the minister did approve it then. So why them I say it have to be approved? It was approved for Rastafari Roots Festival after the organizers' application to the Minister of Justice was reviewed, considered and recommended by the advisory committee that he appointed. The Minister of Justice appointed advisory committee on the ganja situation, and the organization, the advisory committee approved and sanctioned the festival. The advisory committee is drawn from a broad cross-section of the Rastafari community. I don't understand this article and what the liar for the Millennium Council say. Because every protocol was observed based upon what is happening here. The minister sanctioned it, the advisory board passed it. A broad cross-section of the advisory committee is drawn from a broad cross-section of the Rastafari community. I saw the Bingy house there. I saw the Bubble them there. I saw even my brethren there from upper Jackson, Fagan. You see, as Dermot Fagan, they never know the Dermot Fagan could have reached a Negril. Why you look my brethren Dermot? We never know the Dermot Fagan could have reached a Negril in a Rasta. We see Dermot Fagan, which means one of the other one of the house them. So, anyway, based on the information before, alright. The advisory committee is drawn from a broad cross-section of the Rastafari community, Golden said, countering the RMC claim that the committee did not include members of the Rastafari. The Millennium Council claim that the committee did not include members of the Rastafari faith. Based on the information before me, which I'm quoting now something, I am satisfied that the organized, alright, this is Golden Attack. Based on the information before me, I am satisfied that the organizers, Ras IAV and Rastafari in Ainity Limited, are staging this event primarily for the observance and celebration of the Rastafari faith as provided by law, Golden added. The event will help to economically empower the Rastafari community with the intent of the exempt event provisions in the law, he argued. The Rastafari Millennium Council has also said that the exemption was granted on July the 16th, 7 days before the advisory committee met, placing one of the faith's priests in an uncomfortable position as he would have been required to report the committee's deliberations to his mansion, to one of the faith's 9 groups to one of the Faith's 9 group, one of the Faith's 9 group before approving any decision. They also met once, and what he's saying is that when they met on July the 23rd, he saw letters from members of the advisory committee to chair that had already approved the event. Said the Rastafari Millennium Council consultant Maxine Stowe. His comment to them was, but you are already baked the cake. We came here to decide if the cake is to be baked, and you want me now to rubber stamp the cake that has already been baked. Stowe said. He is very offended, very uncomfortable. But Golden denied the exemption date claim. It is not true, Golden said. The exemption order was issued on August the 18th. He said, added, I am glad that the event is being strongly supported within the Rastafari community. And believe you me, it was strongly supported. I was there for the 4 days. The event was strongly supported by the Rastafari community. Nobody can say, them go there and them a try to figure out where the Rasta them there. Nobody can figure that out. Can't say that. You could have never go to that event there and ask, how come you don't see no Rasta and a Ganja to deal with? Golden said that the Rastafari Millennium Council main thesis is that they are the executive. Oh, see the thing I come up to bump here, so now. See the thing I come up to bump here now. Golden said that the Rastafari Millennium Council's main thesis is that they are the exclusive authority within the Rastafari movement, and everything relating to Rastafari must go through them. What? And that I go on in the Millennium Council. You want to come manipulate and dominate Rastafari, so no, that I go on. Golden said that the Rastafari Millennium Council main thesis is that they are the exclusive authority within the Rastafari movement, and everything relating to Rastafari must go through them. However, that thesis is unfounded and self-serving and is rejected by many in the Rastafari community. This was an article in the Sunday Observer. I saw it and I said, wow, this is something else, man. This is something else. Well, I really appreciate what took place in Negril. And one thing I know it's that if Rastafari, Bridget and Sistred, and what it is to do, what it takes to do, what them want to do, may I tell you, man, it will be a joy. If Rastafari, Virgin and Sistred, are the finance, the economically stable finance to do what is necessary to project what them want to project. May I tell you, sweet, given that what took place down there, show me say, Rastafari can do what them want to do if they add what it takes to do what them want to do. And trust me, we're going to reach a stage there. We're going to reach a stage there, man. And I know, say, if it keep next year, trust me, because every hotel was sold out between Wednesday and today. My sister called me today, said she go Atlanta, go back to Atlanta today, and she come for this thing, yeah. She come for it. And a whole heap of ones come down, so. And she wasn't a white woman either. She wasn't a white woman either. Whenever you hear the advertisement about road for the ref, they're like, wow. You know when people take plane coming at you, they hear the advertisement there. Padari. And with me, that's what people tell me down there, you know. They've never planned it for a long, long time, you know. You see, when we hear talk about, oh, the advertisement never run, so every minute we look at the advertisement, so people in a foreign and say, what? And them a hear say, Stepping Ways are going to broadcast live down there and it's a Ganja festival. You know, much of them fly come down here in less than a week. In less than a week, them plan them trip and come down here. I tell you, man. So, it's a good move, it's a good move. I would say, yeah, you know, them little article, you know, just boil up, pan top of boil up, make things boil up. But it's not going to work. It's not going to boil up. We're not going to make it boil up. You understand? We're going to make it boil up. Okay. You know, say Brian in here with me.
Me in here by myself.
No, you can't in here by yourself. But two people in here, man.
Three, man. Yeah, three away. Three away in here, man.
You know, say if Cabo bring you back in here, me not stay in here, though. I'm not telling you that, you know. If Cabo ever tell you to come work, me and Tony was in here with myself last week. I don't know what purpose you serve in here, but watch me on Cabo. Watch me on Cabo. You think say done. You wasn't here how much weeks now. Me and Cabo, me and Tony was quite okay in here. You understand? Tony was down on our computer look on women's tattoo. And anytime you come in here, you look on men's tattoo. May I tell you? Alright. What else we got? Take a joke. What else? Alright. We want to play an interview that I did Thursday on the program. Well, we have so much interviews here. We have 6 interviews here, but I want to just play a couple of them. But I want to play this one especially. This interview here, it strike me. It really strike me. I'm going to play it. Here goes. I hope you see this. Okay, I'm going to talk to this lady. I can find this book very interesting. A lady pushed this on my hand a while ago and I said, wow, never seen this before. Never seen this before. 4,000 years, her story of women and marijuana.
Yes.
So, marijuana has been used by women for 4,000 years.
That I can find. We don't know a lot about what women did before the Bible or anything before the Bible, but I traced it back to the goddess Ishtar in the Middle East, and also Seshat in Egypt. You were looking at that picture because she's wearing...
No, it's not the picture I look on, you know. It's what you said here.
What I say. Okay.
The goddess Ishtar, whose aromatic herb was cannabis.
Yes.
And that is 2,200 BC.
Yes.
Before the Common Era.
Yes.
How did you come about this information?
I have been researching this for almost 10 years in various books. I cite most of my sources. For the goddess Ishtar, there's a really good book by Chris Bennett called... I don't have it on this page. But Chris Bennett is one of the researchers in this. But I found this, yes, in a Chris Bennett book. Also, here he names the Assyriologist Erica Reiner is the woman, Reiner, who came up with this on Ishtar. Because now they're coming back and they're finding all the goddess sites and they're finding all the incense burners.
All right, so they use... Wait, we could take it stage by stage. You are saying that in your investigation with all these women before the Common Era, people say before Christ,
yes,
there was a large usage of ganja amongst women of repute, women who was known in those times.
It was part of the goddess religions. It was part of their worship.
What did they use it to do?
They burned incense.
Just burn it.
Yeah, and they used it in their ceremonies. And we don't know too much about it. I have traced it backwards from the Bible, where, you know, in the Bible, prophet after prophet up to Jeremiah says, you have to stop worshiping Baal or Bel. And what they did, or Ashtoreth, also a goddess, if you don't stop doing that, God will be very mad at you. My God will be very mad at you, right?
Yeah.
Well, what they do when they worship Baal or Bel is burn incense. And Jezebel, who was the Phoenician princess who married King Ahab, the Jewish king, she was a worshiper of Bel. Her name means, where is Bel? Jezebel. Yeah. Well, to this day, Jezebel is the worst kind of woman, right? She is someone not to be trusted.
All right, wait. What is it that tell you that it's not frankincense they're talking about, but ganja?
There is linguistic evidence. There is archaeological evidence. The Arab incense burners, QLM, which is, I find in this book, identifies with calamus, also the scented reed. Now, the scented reed is what they call it in the Bible. But
scented weed.
Scented reed.
R-E-E-D.
Yes. But we know it's the reed because it's the stalk of the hemp, yes, right? Yes. And Seshop, the Egyptian goddess, is associated with the hemp cord and all of that. But the South American incense burners, they find QLM, calamus. But we think there's Sula Bennett, an archaeologist, thinks that calamus is misidentified in the Bible and it really is cannabis.
Okay.
Which makes much more sense when they talk about the effects of it. King David and the Solomon. I have Queen of Sheba in here. She brought incense to the Solomon.
All right, you know that the Rastaman been saying in music, in songs and poetry that they found ganja on Solomon graves.
Have they?
Yeah, they have been saying that.
What is the evidence for that?
Well, you just showed the evidence a while ago that Queen of Sheba went and gave Solomon ganja.
This is what I think too.
Yeah, well that's what I say now, that maybe there's some merit in what the Rastaman has been saying.
Because he feels it, knows it, Lord, right? I feel it too, right? And what you were saying earlier about, I've been working for the freedom of cannabis, but the freedom for more than the herb for a long time. And when you say what Marcus Garvey says of, I could have freed more people if they knew they were enslaved.
No, that is Harriet Tubman.
That's Harriet Tubman.
Harriet Tubman said that I have freed many slaves, but I could have freed more if only they knew they were slaves.
Right, and see, women in particular don't know they're slaves. In the U.S., they're not really, permitted to smoke the ganja so much. They have to raise the children.
It look away, yeah.
I don't know how it is here, but, there's the Jamaican studies that show that, babies born to the Reeves daughters were the healthiest of all. Marilyn Dreyer's study, behavioral study. And that's a very important study because it shows that if it's in a society where it's accepted or even revered, the babies do better than in other societies where we are not doing very well.
So this book is new?
Yes, it just came out in October.
And you have a lot of free copies here?
I have, as many as I could stuff into my suitcase, which is not a whole lot.
Now that I've mentioned it, token. What is token?
Smoking.
Okay.
Oh, and there's an expression called a token woman. Okay, sometimes I'm on a panel and it's all men and they put one woman on.
Yeah.
They call that a token woman.
Yeah, they do that in Jamaica with stage shows.
Symbolizing them all. So it's kind of a play on that. Also smoking, token.
Okay,
yes.
And you're a smoker.
I am.
Assume you're a smoker.
Yeah, I consider it my religion.
Ganja. All right,
my sacrament.
My
sacrament.
You see what you're saying? It's manifested in Jamaica. You have a group of brethren in Jamaica that worship ganja.
Yes.
I mean, literally, like how people worship God.
Yes.
They worship ganja.
Yes. Well, to me, God is more. I have heard of this, and of course, I'm very interested in this because my mother used to say to me, "You don't have religion. You don't go to Catholic church anymore." And I say, "Why do you think I go to all those Grateful Dead shows?" Right? Because that is where that was my sacrament, and that is you have the direct connection to the divine. That's the spirituality.
I wish you good luck on your book.
Thank you so much.
Somebody took it in my hand and I said, "Wow, this lady."
Thank you, Mindy.
You dig up something that I have never known, and I'm going to read this book because I find it very interesting.
Yes, and there's much more to be researched from it, and I hope to publish more. And you asked some very good questions.
Yeah. No, like evangelista. Evangelista is related to evangelist.
That's the name I was given.
No, I know, but is it related to evangelist? An evangelist?
Yes.
Evangelista?
Yes.
Okay, what language is that? Where the name come from?
That is not my real name. That is my name I write to the center. I would say it would be Spanish, probably.
Spanish, it sounds Spanish to me. All right, give thanks, Nola. Nice speaking to you.
Thank you.
As I say, I hope you have a lot of books here.
I'll have as many as I can.
Yes.
Okay.
So, give thanks.
Okay.
The Roots man, they was skanking all day and night long in Long Beach. I tell you, the amount of skanking when me used to go and look at that place there. And you know, say, I hope people never know, say, Sturga did I play down the road. Because you know, say, when them done, you know, every show them done 12 or after 12, you know. It's that nice, it's that sweet me too, you know. It's that sweet me too, you know, because, you know, the show them done 12 or little after 12. So it's not like, say, you go till 4 o'clock in the morning and tired. But one of the night, then we go take in Sturga. So we want to love you, Rai, General Tree, and my bridge. No, I tell you, Charlie Chaplin not easy, you know. Charlie Chaplin not easy, but I bet you them never know something there. Yeah, man. I'm going to have to come over and say that people tell us Muta I, you know. Yeah. So I love Charlie Chaplin. I love you, Rai. I love General Tree. Yeah, man. We're there, man, and it's sweet. It's sweet. Trust me, it's sweet. Negril. I hear the man them say them go and make Negril what it used to be in the old days. Lively and bouncy and the place to be in Jamaica. You know, tourists where them go and Negril them nothing, so Jamaica them there, you know. So, alright now, we want to play this next interview here where we really find very amazing, because that book that the daughter give me about the woman them in a ganja vibes, you know, it made me reflect forward to the story in the Bible about Moses and the burning bush. I mean, I say, me now go say bush attack, you know, because joke business that. So me would look on it say, Moses go up in the hill and some ganja burn. Maybe I some police about the ganja up there too, you know. And the fumes them so red that him get red and start to hear voices in him head. Maybe that go on, you know, if it did happen. If that did happen, me know say no bush never attack to nobody. And no voice never come from no bush. And Moses in a film like a wizard in a film thinking, to him go a place him never usually. It's a woman show him the mountain too, you know. It's a woman show Moses because him a look on the Moses the mountain all the while and I say, it's where I go on up there, so I just say, but I mean I go up there, you know. And she don't know nobody will go up there and him say, him a go up there. When him go up there, him see the bush a burn. And the bush burn till it go him get higher for the bush and start to think things and believe things and feel things. I don't know, supernatural nothing a go on it, so him because Moses was a serious politician. Very serious politician, you know. Him so serious that when him can't control the people them, according to the book, when him can't control the people them, him just call up all of him tribe, you know. The Levites them and say, here what we're gonna know. We're going to build a tabernacle. And we're going to build an inner court of the tabernacle. And we're going to build a box. Right? And you see that box, you know? When we put it in the inner side of the tabernacle, we're going to tell the people, them say, it's on the Levite, them. It's on the priest, them. Because I make film. It's like if I build up a theocratic government, you know. Moses a build up a theocratic government. So here what Moses do know. Moses say, here what we're going to know. We're going to put the box. We call it the Ark of the Covenant. We're going to put it in the center of the tabernacle. And it's only the Levite priest them can go in there. We don't make no 1 foot man. We don't make no 1 eye man. We don't make no 1 hand man. We don't make no man with no sore foot. We don't make him enter the tabernacle. If a man want to enter the tabernacle, he must have no blemish. But then now, him can't go in at the center of the tabernacle. So here where the man do that. Here where Moses and him friend them do now. Moses and him friend them go sit down round the ark in the inner sanctuary of the tabernacle now. And when them come out now, them say, thus saith the Lord. So you know, so if you say the Lord, you know, if you say the Lord, people will believe you more than if you say you say. Because they might say, oh, you can't tell me nothing. But if you go tell a man like how the Prime Minister now, the Prime Minister get up and say, here one now. You see this election thing, you know. Me have to wait till the master touch me and say, go nigh. No! I tell you, the Prime Minister of Jamaica say, shall wait upon the hands of the master if he touch her, if he tell everybody. And you know, say. What do I be telling you something? Believe you, babe. I tell you something. Me no feel them a call the election this year, you know. Me say, me, Muta I still don't get to know. Me don't believe them a call the election this year. You know, see it? And if them call the election this year, it's because them hear Muta say them not call it this year. If them call the election this year, tell them say, I through the ear Muta so they not call it, you know, they try to spite Muta. But me I say, me no think they call the election this year, you know. Them not call the election this year. And tomorrow she's supposed to call the election, you know. Tomorrow hour. No, not tomorrow, today hour. She's supposed to call the election at the next meeting. A Sunday, she's supposed to call the next meeting for Sunday. She's supposed to call the election. It's straight from the point though, you know. I read that we not talk about it, you know. But it fitting, you know, it fitting. Moses, and the thing at me, you know, that the Prime Minister never done a language. Forget the aroma and the scent of the different kind of herbs. Everybody with me know a foreign, bring herbs with them, you know. Everybody with me know, bring herbs with them. And me see some herbs down there, when me I tell you, man. Me see some herbs down there look like all cotton. You don't know what the herbs them say so. Look like all cotton. But Moses, go back to Moses. Moses up in this mountain, and the ganja tree a burn and a burn and a burn, and him start to get high, and him start to see these things. And when him gather in tribe, him make these laws in the inner sanctuary. And then when him come out now, him said, thus said the Lord God of Israel, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. No God now tell him nothing, you know. Him and the Levite priest them sit down there and I make the law them for the people them, because the people them was going it and did for 40 years. Can remember say Moses are 80 year old when them start to do this thing, you know. When them start to decide say, well, 80 years when them dead really. When them dead him 80, but 40 years him spend in Egypt, and them spend 40 years in the wilderness. So the Israelites them are wander and a wander and a wander. It's like nomads in the thing. So Moses was an educated Egyptian, because him think he was an Egyptian, the son of Pharaoh's daughter. Him get educated in Egypt. Moses start to gather the things them where him know about in Egypt and configure it to suit the Israelites wandering in the wilderness. And him bring some laws to them where they must do and where they mustn't do. But him not say a film law. It's long after now when people say a Moses law. But we want now. According to it, when Moses did that say it, him never say a film law. Him say the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob law. And all of that come true every time him go up in the hill. Him go smoke ganja. Now, can anybody tell me? I mean, me I say that, you know. Me no read that no way, you know. Say a ganja, you know. But me no, in my little madness. Because a madness. Me in my madness I go say a ganja. No, which Christian can tell me say no ganja? Because if a ganja that make a man go up in a mountain and a chat to bush. Ganja make man go for more than chat to bush and come down back and just rasta. Hey, you know say, this is weird, you know. Because you know say most youth, anytime you start say rasta, he want go a mountain go live. He want go in a some wissy mountain go live go plant food. And you know say, in the Torah, them say Moses come out with him ear look like horns in him head. Moses came out of the mountain with horns in him head. A young locks, you know, like David Hines locks used to stand up in him head. As some Moses locks used to stand up in him head, you know. I mean, just say them thing, I know. It's not no divine inspiration that tell me these things. It's just me I say it. Because me just fool, you know, me just stupid. Yeah, see, just like when me read. Because when me read, just sound stupid to me. So me have to add stupid part of a stupid, and you may get sense out of stupidity. So me I say, no, which Christian can come tell me, say, I know ganja, Moses, did upper Mount Sinai with. Which Christian can come tell me that? Because after me now go read a book, we sure you say, women in ancient times, before, what them call it, before the common era. Because we stop say before Christ, you know. We don't say BC again, we say BCE. So, BCE, them are show you say the women them used to adore ganja. You have a whole heap of women used to adore ganja where men used to worship. So it's not something far-fetched. It's not something far-fetched. As a matter of fact, the tree of good and evil could have the ganja tree too. Hey, a wicked man get over the ganja thing. You know? I get terrible with the ganja thing, you know, because it's like it opened up a certain little perspective to me where me kind of did not feel it all the while, but never did not say it. But it's ganja tree and Moses thing. I want you to listen to this interview here with this brethren here from California. Listen to this one. I hope I eat this. This is very interesting when I talk about that in ganja supermarket. Like you punch in now, you go inside.
You go in, make your selections, and then you go to another counter and you pay another lady, and then she gets you all your goods.
And police don't come raid your place.
We've been raided by the federal government 3 times there.
But the California, it is legal under California law.
Locally,
but the federal government override.
They do what they want to do. They operate by their own rules. They just come in, make a mess, take everything, smash everything, and then that's pretty much it.
So you start over, you keep starting over.
Weed grows.
Yeah, that's all good. All right. So you're supposed to reach there. A rich youth, young person.
Rich is all a state of mind.
No,
right?
no. You want to know, be a philosophy to me. No? When I say rich for me, you say ganja is supposed to have enough money.
I mean, I got enough ganja. If ganja is money.
You know what? Why people don't want them have enough money?
Because what is enough money?
Enough money is enough money.
I don't think I could ever have enough money.
All right. So you want more continuous?
Always. Yeah.
All right.
You always got to have more. There's always going to be new stuff to do.
Let me ask you a question, which is it's something where we even want to find out. Because in Jamaica, we used to ganja with the I, what they call it THC content. Now we are hearing about the CBD content, and what we see the government don't target. What we see the government is dealing with in Jamaica is the medical property of the ganja, which is the CBD of the ganja. Now, if Jamaicans have been always planting ganja for recreational purpose and sacramental purpose with an high concentrate of THC, what is it that Jamaica ganja planters going to have to do now to keep up with this medical market that we hear about for the CBD?
Well, it all really depends on the strain that they're actually cultivating, because CBD is in all cannabis strains. However, some certain strains have higher levels of CBDs in them. And so some of the Jamaican weed right over here could definitely have CBDs in it. And CBDs is what really protects you and really insulates your body, and how medical marijuana really helps you, because you have all these different receptors in your brain that bond to the CBD. But you have to have THC in order to make the CBD activate.
But, so you don't think because the Jamaican ganja is more THC than CBD, we might have to go import some ganja from you?
We just would get some strains over here and have them cultivated.
Not Monsanto strain though?
No Monsanto.
Okay.
No.
All right. So
real.
All right, so I'm going to get it now. In order to keep up with the medical marijuana market, Jamaica might have to import the strain of ganja that have more CBD in it.
Correct. But all they have to do is get a few plants here. Once you get a few plants here, it can be spread.
So what I'm to add that great argument about Jamaica have the best ganja. What we're going to do with that ganja where normal Jamaican plant, where him don't have no ability to talk about CBD, that sounds like a car to me. THC, that sounds like DEA to me. You know, it's like we don't have nothing like that, but we have according to this, we have the best ganja in the world. What is the purpose to have the best ganja in the world when the government of Jamaica is not recognizing the ganja in Jamaica because they don't have enough CBD in it? So now we have to go now look to foreign to get ganja, to fuse with our ganja, to bring the CBD contents up.
They just need to get the strains here. Anyone can grow it. Anyone can grow it. Once you get the CBD strains here, you can have CBD flowers.
But the CBD strains will be controlled and manipulated by a few people who never used to plant ganja, and the little man in the Orange Hill or St. Anne who used to plant ganja now, him not going to have access. That will leave out the farmer who used to plant it all the while.
It's all about who gets farming it. Who's going to end up growing it is going to be the one who controls where it goes. You know, if you
the government,
whoever grows it, that's pretty much is going to tell who gets it.
Yeah,
you know. So
we find that very weird and strange, considering say, like me see some quote and time on a plant ganja at university. I was shocked because there was a time when quote and time man planting ganja at the university, highest seat of learning in Jamaica. That is a no-no. So what you see now is that this trust to medical marijuana seem to be moving the person or the people them who used to plant it over the years from taking part in the way we just talk about the richness, money-wise,
the monetary value
of the ganja plant. So as a man who have a supermarket, a ganja supermarket, where you plan to do? Because it's not if you make some connection and me are you connected in certain ways, or me I go connect to you now. Make sure that the thing not get off track.
Well, like with our shop, we sell CBD products, but it's not like it's 95% of our business. You know what I mean? That's a small demographic. It's a small demographic. It's a small demographic.
So it's more recreation ganja.
All use is medical use.
No, recreation.
No, adult use. All use is medical use, though. Whether you think you're smoking it just for recreation, whatever, it's all medical use because...
So why the emphasis on the CBD and not the THC? Why the emphasis?
Well, because the CBD there's more research that's really is going into CBDs and how it really works, and it's so new still that it's still like a big hype around it.
Yeah. All right. You think you would have open one of them supermarkets in Jamaica?
Yeah.
Come with our work there.
I sell cannabis. Stay tuned.
So, me just ask. Yeah, me know you know, me just ask. All right. I thought cannabis is the one where you're getting rid of it.
That's what we will be called in Jamaica.
I thought cannabis.
I sell cannabis. That'll be the supermarket.
And you're waiting on what?
Just a few other documents from the lawyer.
Okay. You get the document already, right?
Yeah, you know.
All right. It's very interesting. And you say you're the largest distributor of this ganja in California?
No.
You're not the biggest supermarket, no?
I'm a big supermarket, but California is really big.
No, you
really
know,
big.
You know, all right. We're going to a pot shop in Amsterdam where they have menu of different ganja.
We have too much stuff to have a menu.
No, but what I say, I am overwhelmed in what you're saying, to the point where anytime I come to California again,
you're coming back?
I have to come at the shop.
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine, as a Jamaican Rasta, who I've been in ganja field, when we walk in the ganja field, nobody can see you. I've seen ganja on the ground, I've seen man smoke ganja like so, but I have never seen a store where I have ganja, Man, me just looking for it till I get me high.
Yeah. Hold on, the best part too is when you come by, there's a grow room in the back too, so we can take you to the field too.
You have a farm in the back?
Yeah, in the back room.
Hydroponics?
Yeah,
not hydroponics.
No, it's just an indoor. Hydroponics is just based off of what you use as your medium for cultivation.
Yeah.
So we use soil.
Yeah, the hydroponics.
So that's not hydro.
Them find one in Jamaica and mash it up, you know. The police go raid it, but it's number one them find.
If the police can find it in Jamaica.
No, them find hydroponics. They might find up a stone hill, them find it. And the police, yeah man, them find one on Jamaica, man. And them destroy it. Well, them say them destroy.
That's what they said.
Maybe the government seized the machinery.
You know they did.
Fit to certain things.
I mean, they still have my stuff in customs. I still haven't got my stuff.
You don't get the stuff them yet?
Not yet.
Why?
We're just waiting on it in customs.
When you come here?
Oh, man, we've been here for almost a week already.
And you don't get your stuff them yet?
Not yet.
You better check the police station them.
You know.
Anyway, we give thanks. We give thanks because I feel say what you have in California is something where I really like understand and see how we can import it when the time come.
When the time is right.
When the time come.
And it's going to be soon.
Yeah. You hear something too.
Yeah.
Celebration from high times tell the same thing where you just say a while ago, you know.
It'll be soon.
Yeah. You see, when the white people hear things where we don't hear how we live, you know, because you're the second person. The brother from high times, what name? Where the brother from high times?
Danny Danko?
Him said the same thing where you said very soon.
It's happening.
So I've been talking to the higher ups.
That's what we do.
You think it will happen before election? We're supposed to have election.
I think maybe realistically by this time next year
it might happen.
It's close. If not, by the 3rd Jamaican High Times Cup, it will be there.
Oh wow, you have been talking to the right people. Anyway, we give thanks. We give thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah man, give thanks, yeah?
Yes sir.
Alright, yeah, that was Jason from California.
West Hollywood. West Hollywood. Alternative Herbal Health Service.
Ganja supermarket, believe you me. You can imagine that? A Ganja supermarket.
Oh yeah, plus we brought a lot of people out here with us. We brought all kinds of people from the shop. We brought Bird.
Oh, you have the workers them here?
Yeah.
All them people come from the shop?
Yeah, Aton.
What?
Stephanie, she runs our prisoner outreach. We have a thing where we don't, at events, we raise money for inmates who are serving life for marijuana within the United States. In the federal system.
Life for marijuana?
Life. Serving life for marijuana, and she runs our program with all the inmates. No, she runs the program.
Okay.
Stephanie right here.
Hello, you say no rich. And you carry so much people come look like a rich man. Oh, yeah, nah, well, like what I say, no rich. Anyway, we give thanks to the moment and give thanks to the eye. And we don't have to say, nah, go on and jail. We no more ganja. This is the stepping razor. The art of war. Yeah. I'm very interested in interview a ganja supermarket. I go work one, you know. I go work one of them supermarket. I'm the only man who have a ganja supermarket to the smoke ganja. Just the idea alone, and the thought of that alone, you know, get me high. Believe you me, that sweet thinking, sweet thought. Go there now. Alright.
Do you drive a coaster or a iron?
Now we're trying to get a little vibes of where it go on from Thursday. You know, a lot of people, they listen to it still, but I want to tell you, say, the people, them, in the compound all over, I don't think most of them did hear it because I don't know why FM now pick up certain places, you know. I forgot to talk to the bigger boss about it. So I try to tell the people that everybody come to me, which channel? I mean, I tell them all of the 7 them, I say, watch you know. If you can't find part of 705, 706, 707, 709, try 7,799. We don't know what to tell you, you understand? Try 7,799, 7,773, 7,774. So, we don't know. Anyway, we have a sweet subject at all. You know, so there's a conference, them called Jamaica Music Conference up at the university. I could make a quiz I used to say, no. Reggie, how you pronounce your name? Kwasi. Kwesi.
KWASI.
A KWASI. Oh, yeah, Kwasi, yes. I think I corrupt Kwesi.
No, it's the same Ashanti.
Yeah, so you know, man.
Just giving thanks for life and strength.
Alright, I must apologize for not answering your email, but I don't want to go through the long reason why I never answered the email, because my phone thing and I could have accessed my email from my phone, and I tell my daughter, say, lock down my email.
Okay.
See?
Okay.
So, lock down the email until I get back my phone and work it out. So
But I want to tell you, Muta, first and foremost, let me greet the people of Jamaica in that divine name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I. And let me just tell you that it's an honor, you know, to even come in on the I show, because we listen to the show, you know, in the diaspora, and the I is really a national treasure to this island of Jamaica. So
so you would have someone to hunt me down then. If come here national treasure, you get hunted, you know. What I laugh. So where you say diaspora now, where you are come from? Tell me.
Yeah, right now I'm in Washington, D.C. Yes.
You serious?
Yes.
So you're Washington, D.C. You have a when are the something? When are the conference?
The conference starts on Friday, and we will be up at Haile Selassie High School. We start with a service day. You know, we're working with the Environment Club and the Music Club, and we will be actually screening a film on some youths that we have a youth program where we take young people to Ghana.
Okay, yeah.
So we'll be
what time of the year you go Ghana?
Typically in the end of July.
Okay.
And early August, and the program is called Habisha. Your listeners can check it out, www.habishainc.com, and that's a program inspired by even the I works with Sankofa, because you know with them amongst Haile Garima.
Yeah, man, I know that, man.
Yes.
When you say Washington, you know, I know say and Ghana, yeah, I know say Muta Baruka have something to do with that.
Yes, but this conference is really because Jamaica find itself at a crossroad, and you know, I'm here, but I'm also representing many music professionals in the diaspora who love reggae music, love Jamaican music, but realize that, you know, something is happening where we're not getting the justice, and a lot of the people who have been in the industry in the diaspora and even in Jamaica for a long time have not seen the financial return, and a lot of that is because of the education on the actual business part of the music, you know? And that's really what this conference is really emphasizing, is really the business part, making sure that...
But you know, see them have a whole heap of them conference before this one, you know? Business.
Yes.
I know, none of the artists them not go out, you know, the artists not go out them kind of conference, yeah?
Well, we've been reaching out directly, and we try to select people that are networking to the artists, so we're really praying that this will be a difference. And you know, we have connected with the Solid Agency. We give thanks to have Agent Sasko Assassin, fresh off of his tour from Germany, will be one of the panelists. You know, we have Kabaka Pyramid, who coming fresh out of Europe. His European tour is one of the panelists. You know, we've been reaching out to other artists. Last year we had Junior Reid. So we've been getting some good support. A lot of the reggae revival.
How much days is the festival? How much festival? How much days is the conference?
It's a 2-day conference.
Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, no, Saturday and Sunday. But the welcome reception, which
be part of it.
That will be on Friday evening at Nano.
Okay, that's what I said. So the Nano thing is I was told that, you know, my brain now functioning, so.
Yes.
Alright.
So
and then now Saturday and Sunday, you're gone up to the university.
We're at the university.
Which part of the university that keep?
We'll be at Neville Hall, N1, N2, and N3.
Okay, the regular place.
Yes, and I have to give thanks for Dr. Naya and the support. We're being sponsored.
Jalani Naya.
Dr. Sonia Naya.
Okay.
Yeah, she is the director.
You know, she's a doctor too.
Yeah, he's a doctor.
Yeah, her husband is a doctor too.
Yeah, man, I know Jalani is my brethren.
No, true, when you say Dr. Naya now, something just tell me say a Jalani.
Yes, no, Jalani is definitely a brethren, and
but she more interested in the reggae thing. She more interested in the music part.
Yes, and she has sponsored the conference this year, so the Institute of Caribbean is
that's
an
beautiful.
official sponsor.
That's beautiful.
Along with many other sponsors. So we're looking forward to have a dialogue. We're bringing in Kendall Minter, entertainment attorney from the Atlanta. He represents people like Jermaine Dupree, Ashanti. He represented Shabba Ranks back in the day.
Yeah. Well, to Lloyd Stanberry.
Lloyd Stanberry is one of the advisors.
Him just have 2 books.
Yeah, he's one of the advisors for the conference. He wasn't able to come this year, but we've reasoned very closely with Lloyd Stanberry, Mikey Bennett,
Bookman,
Dr.
Washington.
Yeah, a lot of the ones them have been contributing over the years to this conference.
Okay.
So it's a very powerful platform, and we're looking forward not only just to have it as a talk shop, but we're also creating a networking guide out of this conference. So all of the people in the diaspora that support, we're creating a directory.
Yeah.
We're doing follow-up to really try to put out information that people can utilize.
Yeah.
We're bringing in Sister Masani Montague this year.
Masani from Canada.
Yes.
Rasta Fest.
And she's going to be doing a workshop about getting booked on international conferences. So artists who are look work, them better come at the university 10 a.m. because they might be able to get themselves booked, because she does the booking and she will be talking about what she's looking for, when she's booking artists on these.
All right, I know I cut you, but tell the people them when, where, why, at this festival, because it depends on we have to go. So when, where.
So the conference is taking place November 21st and 22nd at the University of the West Indies, Neville Hall. We're starting at 10 a.m. on Saturday with workshops, so, hands-on information. Come early. We'll be there until 5 p.m. on both Saturday and Sunday. And it's a full day of panel discussions, and then we'll be at Nanook Saturday evening for a panelist mixer. We are asking a contribution of $500.
Come again. You're going to Nanook again. Studio not going to Nanook?
Yes.
Okay. That's Friday night and when again?
And Saturday night.
Okay. All right.
Yes. So we're looking forward to see the people come, and this is an industry that we're going to be also looking at the Abbey Reggae Fest. We have Honorable Babsy Grange, Delroy Thompson, Winfred Williams, who are all in attendance. So we're looking at... Yes, and I made history, by doing the live broadcast. And I wanted the eye to talk about it, but, next year it's always there.
Yeah, man, two day with the cutting edge and with the stepping razor in a live from the...
Yeah, man,
Ivory Coast, yes.
History make, and that's why we want to look at that, because Africa is over 1 billion people. I think Jamaica could employ the entire island just servicing the music.
Look, man, we not hey, watch out. We get stuck in the West with this billboard thing and everything, but you said you sell 1 million record or CD in Africa, you don't start selling a record yet,
Exactly.
I mean, say, you go to Europe and you sell all 10,000, I look like you get all gold. Like some country you go in Europe, you sell 100, you sell 30,000 Ghana all gold,
And reggae is already a popular music in Africa, so why are we not paying more attention to
Then appear African band in the show. 4D appear reggae and appear African band from all over Africa. They appear on the show. You'll never believe. When you listen to the music on the stage, man, you wonder where Jamaica do.
You see it? So
all the reggae so sweet when you go foreign. And when you're there at Jamaica, you start to cuss. Anyway, give thanks, brethren. Give thanks.
Yeah, man, give thanks for the opportunity, and we look forward to sight there Friday.
Yeah, man, we're on there Friday, yeah?
Yeah, man, I'm blessing to all of the people out there, all of the sponsors.
I'll say heal up to Isis Milano, because she make you there so right now.
Yes, and we have to give thanks to Mama Isis, Denise Miller of the Conscious Reggae Party. She will be the host for the reggae party and welcome reception Friday.
Yeah, give thanks, brethren. Give thanks.
Yes, I give.
Yeah, that reggae conference as a year version I talk about Saturday and Sunday, 10 o'clock in the morning. Neville Hall, University of the West Indies. Love things are going. We switched gear a while ago. This is the cutting edge. Tomorrow upon the stepping razor, You know, you have the Voice, American. The biggest Voice was when Jamaica and they found it, you know. You remember the Voice, eh? Who remember the Voice when Jamaica take center stage on the Voice? Yeah, man, a big thing that was, big thing. Well, them have a version of the Voice in Germany. Yeah? Them have a Voice in Germany. Well, tomorrow, some of the competitors will be on the stepping razor. And it is going to be shot, what them call it?
Stream.
No, it's not a stream. It's not a stream. This is not no stream live thing. Well, maybe them put, well, like, I reckon could have stream it, but it will be shot by a German, the same people them will do the Voice in a Germany. They will do a shooting inside of the studio. Yes, we know why you come when that are going on. You are good, beautiful. Because we'll be very embarrassed if you see her. Very embarrassed if you see her. I tell you, the Prime Minister shall wait upon the mighty hand to direct her, touch her, and make yourself go nigh. Well, according to, we go to the same hand too. And I say, Muta, them not call an election, you know. And if them call it, it's you make them call it. But I don't think them call it none. So I don't know what the private sector going to do, because the private sector they will want them call it. Because the private sector into certain things, you know, them profits gone up, them business have got through now. The dollar is like before them did want it go private sector. Meanwhile, Jamaican are poor majority. Still in the same position with them the dinner yesterday than the day before. And all them I cannot hear them, we pass this. You know, one thing Jamaican pass. One thing Jamaican pass. Yeah, the time is 12 o'clock in Jamaica.
Brothers and sisters, this is Challenge. Join us with respect for our national anthem. Let us stand and defend this one. Peace and love. Thank you. Eternal Father, bless our land. Guide us with thy mighty hand. Keep us free from evil powers. Do our life through countless. To our leaders, great defenders, great true wisdom from above. Justice, true, be us forever. Jamaica land we love. Jamaica, Jamaica, Jamaica land we love.
I want to play an interview when we do on TV, when we did have the program Simple Muta. We want to play the interview. The interview is with Chris Blackwell. And the program over there was about ganja, which is like what, 3-4 years ago. As a matter of fact, we did do one, I think the same program too, with the late no, I forget him name now. Cause him did have the commission. My brain not function, you know. I tell you, they most too much ganja. It's so bad disrespect ganja now. I talk about the reason why my brain not function. I true, but they also live for ganja. But that commission that was in place to set up, to figure out how to view ganja. The commission did come back and give the government the nod. The commission did come back and give the government the nod to say decriminalization. And that was like years ago. And we did have that program on the television where we did explore all the different facets and the possibilities of the ganja. So we're going to play that interview where we did go with Chris Blackwell about ganja. We'll go for Strawberry and sit down with him and talk to him about this ganja thing. I think it was about 4 years ago we do it. So here goes, I know. I could say if I can't get it up, here goes.
Mr. President, I vividly recall a few years ago a young man came to my office bewildered and troubled, seeking my assistance in getting a job. I inquired of him where he used to work before. He advised me that he used to work at the airport. But consequent to 9/11, there's a new security regime that now demands that employees of the airport present or furnish their employer with a police record. This young man who has been working for 5 years went to procure a police record. Only discovered that he had a record for a ganja conviction some years ago. He lost the job as a result of that. That's a kind of mischief I'm trying to correct with this proposal. Mr. President, it is with this in mind that I suggest to the government the following. 1. That the report of the Joint Select Committee of Parliament which examined the recommendations of the Ganja Commission and which was tabled in Parliament since 2004 be debated and that a vote be taken on its recommendations. 2. That the government as a matter of urgency take steps to decriminalize the use of ganja by adults in well-defined circumstances and specific use.
We need to do something to decriminalize this vegetable matter that has destroyed so much people, not because them use it, but because of using it, they turning them into criminals. All over the world, people recognize, governments are now recognizing that ganja is really not what we thought it was. People want to say ganja is a very destructive thing, but over the years, I never really see, for instance, a Rastaman smoke ganja and lay down at the gutter. Because him smoke ganja and go and beat him wife. We really want to find out why is it that the Jamaican government, we're talking about previous government and this government, why are they so reluctant to pursue the matter of ganja and the decriminalization of ganja when even them neighbor, when them trader is stepping up to the plate right now? Decriminalization of ganja is no more a federal thing in America. Now we see more and more state is stepping in line saying that, look here man, there's something beneficial about it, whether economically or medicinally. There's something that should be done to take out the stigma of this thing. We're glad to know that you have people in influential positions right now that see the necessity to decriminalize this thing. Yeah, with the Strawberry Hill, you might wonder why we're doing Strawberry Hill when it's this subject about ganja we are talking about. Well, we have Chris Blackwell here with me. We're going to talk about something where I never even know say you're involved with, and not on the exporting level, but on the decriminalizing level. the subject of the subject of ganja. Right. Oh, after all of these things that you do, music, movies, this and this, how you reach the stage in your life now where you talk about getting marijuana decriminalized?
It's come from the fact that I'm now in the hospitality business, basically, with these little small hotels that I have. And I guess what really triggered it was a few years ago I went to St. Bart's. Mm-hmm. And St. Bart's is the most successful island in the Caribbean, really, for tourism. And the thing that really I noticed was they had all these little restaurants. They had, because the way St. Bart's is basically a part of France. That's how the French worked with the ex-colonies, etc. So there are all these restaurants, and you can get wine. Lots of vineyards, etc. All make their wine available in St. Bart's. And the thing about wine is that it sort of kind of relaxes you. It relaxes you. It makes you more full of conversation, more full of laughter. It makes a party happen, much more so than alcohol. Yeah. Alcohol can tend to bring out violence. There's a different quality to it. And I thought, Jamaica does not have a wine culture, but it has a ganja culture, and ganja is very similar in a sense to to wine in that respect. Is it loosens you up, makes you relaxed, it makes you laugh, it makes you feel free. It does not make you feel violent. It's just got a quality to it.
Years ago, the previous government, the one before, they commissioned a group of people headed by Professor Barry Shevans to go out there and explore what is the feeling out there amongst the people about the decriminalization of ganja. Why you feel this time when we say America is taking different states is making move to decriminalize it for different purposes, why you feel that Jamaica is so reluctant to deal with it?
I think initially that reluctance was because of America. And you asked me earlier, how did I get involved? The other reason I got involved was literally about 3 months ago. I asked somebody who, knew the runnings was aware of the runnings of American government, etc. I said, what's happening in California? It seems to me that one of two things is going to happen. Either it's going to get closed down or it's going to open up. What is going to happen? And they said, without question, it's opening up. And it's going to go state by state, just like a lot of the other legislation has over the years. So with that information, then it would indicate that America is not going to be upset if Jamaica decriminalizes.
All right, so Chris Blackwell is in Jamaica, and Chris Blackwell say, this thing look like it go bust out.
Right.
We know you're a visionary with certain things. You know when things are going to bust out.
Right.
How you see your involvement now? Like, what you intend to do to make it more out there? If you say, stop the foolishness about America. This is me. We could do it how we want to do it.
I think the main thing is to follow what was done at commission. Basically, that commission is really, there was a lot of research done.
Yes.
And it came back overwhelmingly, I believe, or that was my understanding of it, that in favor of decriminalizing. I think that should just be brought to more attention now and should be brought out. And I believe very much that it is something should be done here, and I think it would be a tragedy if it was not done. I put it that I put that much emphasis on it, because if it's going to be basically opened up in America, as it's clearly going in that direction, Jamaica has an image, in a sense, of being a place where ganja is part of the culture of Jamaica internationally for a long, long time. If Jamaica was to sit back and lose that opportunity of being more in the front end of what is happening, I think that would be a great shame. And really a great shame. It would lose a lot of, apart from anything else, it would lose... Jamaica would lose the opportunity of having another revenue that they could start to get, because California, part of the reason California is opening it up is because I believe that they have
problem of money and things.
Yes, and they projected that it can earn a huge amount of revenue to the state.
I think in 2007, they said that $30 billion was made from ganja in America, much more than wheat, corn, and the other crop, soya bean together. And as we say, it looked apparently we're waiting to import ganja. We want, so when somebody else do it now and then we clamp down on it, then we start import it, and then we lose all the necessary economic benefits from it. But the point I want to ask is this. So, apparently you're not the only person. Is an organization you set up, or is a group of you just decide, say, you're going to face the government with it? How that work?
It's not an organization. It was literally something that came from that conversation when it came back to me that it was actually going to get bigger rather than close down California. Then I phoned some friends of mine. I phoned Jimmy Buffett, who's a good friend of mine, and I asked him, does he know anybody who is somebody who I could bring down to come and talk to the government in Jamaica, somebody who is a respectable member of the community, a successful businessman, whatever. And he put me on to a gentleman called Peter Lewis. Now, Peter Lewis is actually the second largest contributor to the legalization of marijuana in America. The largest contributor is George Soros. I don't know if you know that. George Soros is a very famous hedge fund manager, and he's the largest contributor. So I contacted Peter Lewis, and he came down. And because what I felt was necessary was to not have it coming from even a music business point of view, because I represent music business. Yes,
that stigma, like, because you mix with the Rasta them and everything, why you say that.
Right. So I wanted to get some what I call proper people as well. You know what I mean? And then I also brought down a man called Ethan Nadelman, who has for some time run a operation in America, and he's totally up to date on all the laws, what's happening everywhere. And his entity is called I can't remember the name of it, but anyhow, he is somebody who is totally aware of everything that's going on in America in this area. And I brought him down too, and then I asked Jason Hensel, who works with me, to see if we could put together an appointment with the government to just in a sense more inform what was happening, and have some people who really knew what they were talking about, specifically from America, because America seems to be the biggest thing holding this back. So that's what we did.
And what came out of that? I mean, did you meet with them, the government?
It was positive. I would say it was definitely positive. It was just a matter of how best to do it, and I think it's simple. I think the best thing is to simply put through what was suggested in that commission.
Ironically, I never hear about this meeting.
Right. It happened very quickly, and
suddenly,
and we didn't say anything about it.
Yes. All right. You can say who you meet with?
We met with Chris Saka and Darryl Vaz.
Okay, Darryl Vaz, very important man in the business. Okay. And in terms of, all right, I know you say it came out good and thing. But what they would have to say in terms of, you coming to them with it, with Buffett and these guys, right?
Well, Chris Sacker did ask why are we all here, what's in it for us, kind of thing. And there was really nothing more in it than it was something driven by me. I asked them to come, Jimmy Buffett and Peter Lewis, just really because Jimmy Buffett was the person who brought Peter Lewis, and I wanted Peter Lewis to be there because he's a very prominent person. We were able to inform them of what is happening in America, especially Ethan Nadelman, who really is up to date on everything that's going on. He was able to inform them as to what is going on, and clearly if that is happening in America, it's going to be much less of a problem. Right? So I don't think any of us said one can assure right at this moment that there's not going to be any problem, but one felt that it's definitely moving in that direction. So one should look at it seriously in Jamaica.
Sometimes mean successful, but the success goes as far as the meeting room.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so the follow-up sometimes is really where they decide if it come out of the boardroom into the area of, activity or...
Yes, absolutely.
So what is the next step now after the boardroom?
The next step is to keep on it, basically keep on it. Come back with more information, just keep pushing on it, and that's really what we intend to do. That's the only thing I can suggest. There isn't any other way, because the first thing is decriminalization. That's the first thing. Then from that, thereafter, there are the other routes one can go. To me, there are three routes in Jamaica you can go. One is following the route of Amsterdam, which is where certain places are licensed. Another is in the United States, where there's the medical model where people can acquire it through a prescription. And the other in Jamaica is that it's part of the Rastafari religion. So there is really three routes through which one can go after it's decriminalized towards making it that much more available. Because the thing about the decriminalization, which is unclear, is, well, what happens if somebody's growing it? Can they be arrested? Will their fields get burnt out? Does that change then? But the reason why I'm particularly excited about going back to the wine thing is I could see in Jamaica the same kind of things like you have in France, where there are vineyards, there are special vineyards.
Vineyards of ganja.
Yes, I can see that. Right. And
police come on.
That's right. And I can really see that. So it's something that really can go to the little man too, because it's something that the best ganja needs to be nurtured personally. It's not a mass product. And I think it's a great way of just feeding what is unique about Jamaica is the individuality of Jamaica and Jamaicans. And I just think it is something which would improve tremendously the whole visitors, the tourists.
All right, well, I listen to you, and I hear somebody out there say, Chris Blackwell sound, when him connect it with the wine thing, it sounds like it's another venture into money-making vibes now, rather than the aesthetic value of the thing to Jamaica in terms of the cultural vibration. I mean, I understand. I hear you mention about Rastafari and the smoking it as part of the sacrament and thing, but I don't know if that wouldn't lead to a closing of the, for instance, the fields, the ganja fields. You're going to have a license to have these ganja fields, and it's only people who have money can afford these licenses, but the little Rasta man in the hill now were planted for use. The police are still come burn it down. Or would have go around that it don't become like a money venture for those who have it already, and not for a man like a man in Westmoreland who are growing for bridging and bridging them. Or you think we could have go around that?
Well, I haven't thought it all the way through, but I think a license could be based on the amount of land that you're using. If you're using a half acre, then you pay a license for a half acre, which would be a minimal amount. If you're using 50 acres, which is a tremendous amount, then it would be a much higher license. But I do think part of the reason to make it work is that Jamaica could earn a lot of revenue from it. So I think it would need 2 licensed growers, and it would need to license places like, let's say, we're at Strawberry Hill now. Strawberry Hill would be a place which would apply for a license, to be able to, people would be able to legally smoke it or consume it on the property. That would be another license that you would.
So out of the license with the man in the Westmoreland bush now, what kind of license to do what? Look, I'm going to plant it for just smoke it.
For himself, you mean?
Yeah.
Well,
because I'm not planted for satisfy a wine taste or taste. I'm a man who does love ganja taste.
Well, in Westmoreland particularly, I don't know. I think I think people there have been planting it for a long time, and it's more than just their own consumption. And that's a good example because it's built up a great reputation. Orange Hill has built up a brand name. Do you know what I mean?
That's part of the brand Jamaica.
Yes.
Good ganja come from Orange Hill.
Absolutely. Yes.
So you wouldn't have seen say it's not nice to export some to get some foreign currency into Jamaica.
I'm not thinking so much of exporting it. Yet. I'm thinking, and when I say me, I'm not in this business.
We understand.
I'm thinking more of it to attract people to Jamaica. I really believe, Jamaica is the greatest place on the planet. I really believe that. And I think more people need to come and see it, and more importantly, move amongst the people and go into the country and feel the country. Otherwise, if you just stay in a hotel, you don't really see Jamaica. You need to go and talk, go to a little rum bar somewhere, chat to people, go somewhere, have a couple spliff, and then you will come back. You'll come back. It's not, that's what you want. You want people who just fall in love with Jamaica. And there are those. I'm sure you've met many of them. People who come here and they came here for 2 days and they're here for 20 years.
Of course.
So, and I believe, I believe in Jamaica, and heavens knows how Jamaica has proved itself for its uniqueness and its individuality and its inventiveness, its creativity. It's extraordinary.
Sitting here now, and a man and I say, why 2 men them are propose the ganja thing, look like they love smoke ganja and everything. And me can tell a man non-apologetically that me never smoke ganja yet in my life.
Wow.
So me not have no axe to grind.
Right.
She said, well, I told me a Rasta. Right. Why me come with this now and find some man who within that thinking there. So it's not like me as a Rasta said, and you as a man who has said, well, boy, right now, we can't the music business. You deal with now another part of the business in terms of, gang tourism. I say gang tourism. They say that ganja tourism. I'm going to register that.
Is it registered yet?
No, take it up from me.
I'll pick it up.
It's good for all of this is coming to a pinpoint. To say, a man like you, a man like Buffett, and Lewis really decides that them about a face to government.
Right.
Because that is really what it needs.
Right. And it was just really to inform. Really to inform and say, this is happening in America. Don't let it pass Jamaica by. Don't let Jamaica lag in it too. It's not the problem that it was.
All right. Well, we give thanks. We give thanks to know say this is our next part of Chris Blackwell. This is our next part of Chris Blackwell where, it gone beyond the music now. It a deal with a political nature. Because it's really a political nature you reach now. You know that.
I guess. But I think
it doesn't scare you.
I know. Well, it doesn't scare me because I've never sort of been involved in politics. And this anyhow is bipartisan really because this commission was done by the previous government. So it's a bipartisan thing here. I don't think it's one party or another party.
John Washington, him used to plant ganja.
Really? I don't know.
Yeah, man. If you look at a book, there's a book named The Emperor Wears No Clothes.
Right.
It's a book where almost like the Bible of what hemp is all about, what ganja is all about. There was a time when you can plant ganja in America without the law coming down by you for different purposes. You know?
It just became illegal in the 30s, wasn't it? When was it? 30s or 20s?
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's almost a stigma to because even the argument of marijuana, which is Mary Jane, you know, changing the name and everything there. So we give thanks. Say you're really involved tonight. We give thanks for that. Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, that was an interview done on the program that we used to host named Simply Muta television program, and that was done in about 5 years ago. Yeah, I think it's about 5. Yeah, man, I'm more than about 5 years ago. That it's weird, you know. When I listen to it, listen to it, and know say it was 5 years ago, and we move forward into this time, yeah. 5 years ago, I will move into this time, you know, to see where I go on, you know, with the herbs. You know, them ask Peter Touch if you smoke marijuana, I'm saying, don't smoke marijuana. Marijuana is a woman named Mary Jane in Mexico. And herbs if smoke. This is the cutting edge on RFM. To make your voice heard in this thing. And we don't recognize and realize that
sometimes it's not education, it's intelligence.
It's what you learn after you know it all that counts.
The foolish dog barks after the flying bird.
Say something before me lock you off.
Step in, Razor. This and every Thursday, 2 to 6 p.m. Yes, Rasta. The art of war.
Everything you always wanted to say,
but didn't.
Forward. Bring load. Yeah, this is the cutting edge. You know, will I tell you about the equivalent of the voice? When I'm in America, there's a voice in Germany. I don't know if they call it the voice, but it is, according to what we hear, it is the equivalent. And we know, say, when Tessan Chin did the voice, it was one of the biggest voice. That's a serious thing. Well, apparently these Germans recognize it, but it's just that them are bring now the contestant them here, and Stepping Razor will be apartheid, so you know, so it's going to be the biggest voice in Germany. And we're now running on the contest. I just saw it here. Who are you for the people them on the grill, you know? You want you to for the people on the grill, and we're going to play this tune for the people them in the grill. No, you know, it's another tune we don't want to play for the people them on the grill. But we're going to play it for the people them on the grill still. And then find the other tune we want to play for the people them on the grill. Credit, yeah, blessed.
Yes, Muta.
How is this, man?
Yeah, it's Reese. We met up in the Roots Ganja Festival up in the Grill.
Yeah.
We give it a blood seed CD there.
The CD. Oh yeah. The compilation them.
Yeah, we didn't write nothing on there because we wasn't expecting you to play it yet. We was just giving it you to have a listen of it.
Let me not listen to it, man.
Yeah, we see you listen.
So you never want me play it?
Of course we wanted to play it.
The way I ball out, but you never know. I mean, you never give me for play. You give me for play, but you never know me I go play it so quick.
We're just shocked that you play it so quick, man.
Because I'm
anyway.
Watch out, I drive, you know. And most of the time I listen to CD when I drive, you know. So I drive, I listen to them, I say, I want to play.
Nice.
That's how it goes.
Good to hear that. Good to hear that. Yeah. So listen, we have to come and give you an official link and give you some photos and all of the info and everything, and give you some stuff to play.
Photos with what?
Of the artist.
What am I going to do with the photo then?
I don't know.
I didn't see the interested. I'm going to tell you the photo. What am I going to do with the photo?
That's what I mean. But we're going to get a CD photo thing so we.
No, but they give me the CD. But I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do with the photo then.
I don't know, whatever you want.
Just give me the CD then, man. Give me the CD with the music on it.
Alright, so listen, what I'll do, I'll give you the CD, but I'll write everything down so you got all the
artists. So when the bridge there, yeah, that you give me a complaint about. Because I know that's how you produce. You sound like one white man too. Oh, you produce like that Jamaican. If you put nobody take the bad ways them, you know. If you put the things them on the label, that's when man I play the tune them. You can't play that the artist can get him royalties.
Of course, but listen, I'm just trying to start a label at the moment. We're trying to do the whole thing on a shoestring, and of course it must be organized.
No, well, you know, when you do it by the shoestring, make sure so you can't have a shoes to put it in there. May I say,
true.
Right now, the best way, I may tell you, I may tell every artist, I may say it for a long time, until you present the CD to the radio station, you must have the title and the tracks, the artist and the producer upon the label. Because when you play it, you can't go say, this is Bongo Bongo track one.
Muta, when we link you at the festival, we were mashed up from so much herbs we've been smoking. We didn't even really think in what we're doing.
No, but more Jamaican don't think that. You are going like you're Jamaican, you know, and more Jamaican don't think that way. You make the Jamaican, they make you think like Jamaican, and you're not Jamaican. Anyway, we have to move. But, yeah, man, a nice poet. Tell him something me like him poetry, yeah?
Good. Hail him up. He's right next to me here.
No, we're going to have to yell him. Oh, him there beside you. Oh.
Yeah, talk to him quickly.
Yeah, right. All right. Yell.
Yes, King Muta.
It sound like your brother don't stop smoke ganja yet, man. Him sound like him still at smoke, man.
Him still at touch it, man. And then I play him love this train, them I carry on.
Yeah, me does that. Him never thinks me not gonna play it so quick, but me listen to the CD there, man. And I like, you see, me get every CD when me have. Unless me don't have no CD player, I listen to them, you know.
For real, King.
Yeah,
well, as I told him, say, I give the eye sounds already, and from there I listen to the eye, always block it up, so, you know.
I never know who give me that CD. I don't remember who give me the CD. I just put that my car. And I listen. That poetry sound sweet to me. I go give him a lick.
Yes, King.
And then we go hear the dub tune them for it. Yeah, man. Give thanks, Bridget.
For real, man.
All right.
Yes, King. I will link up one officially. See?
Yeah, man. All right.
All right. Bless up. Give eyes this.
Yes. Who are Yilla Rob? Apparently she's a ardent listener to the program, and she come and meet me backstage there. May I tell you, peaches. I mean, was a man praising Jamaica in songs and music and poetry. This is the Culture Nation I refer me why you love the youth when him die with a patch me tire there. Well, him never patch it, him said never bust the tire. Is the rim as something with him. I squeeze the rim I squeeze on the tire and cause a little space. Him name David on the main road they come out and the grill, but why heal up him David and the other bridge where I blame me tire saying can't take out the upcap because him I don't know him never it's either him drunk or too much ladies. When I get up in the early morning, I blame the tool. When I feel him not no strength to take out to pull the screw them for the tire, it start to cost. Anyway, but why the people in a Red Ground? You know, Red Ground is a very famous place in the world. Yes. And them say, when I get too much advertisement doing, but them said, where the cafe the name up there again. But I may forget everything to write it. I soon tell you the way there. Why you know all the people in Red Ground? This tune is called Red Ground. A Rick's Cafe, I mean to say. Them say it's one of the 10 best cafes in the world. Yes. Music called Red Ground. Whole album inspired by Negril. Yes, sorry, the virgin name is Zuri Ajani. We hear that him perform live in a Emancipation Park yesterday. Couldn't make it, because I really love seeing him sample these things. Libra. Out of Portmore. Leo. Zuri Ajani. Cancer. May I tell you, this junior. Sweet. Well, you know, say, busy signal. Use the melody. Yeah, for praise Jamaica. Since you never had Jamaica vibes, we could just go and run the Jamaica vibes with busy signal there, so now. Forever Young Melody, Jamaican style, Jamaica love melody. I love my birthday. Yeah, that's why I have a special birthday next month. So, I call up on the master. Please don't touch her until next year. I don't want my birthday to spoil up. You understand? Okay.
I see me around car, but me never get no credit. But since night I'm here to talk about Moses and the burning bush thing there. But me they read that thing one time about them burning bush. They say them have a real bush where burns, you know.
On top?
A bush, no, the talking part in a female. You know.
Yeah.
Somebody, but them have a bush where it secrete a oil thing where when the sun take it, it just blaze up quick, so it don't burn up the bush. It just blaze like how you put
yeah, me hear them talk about that bush, man. Me hear them talk about that bush there. Me hear about
all the pride things them with him.
But but it that affect him head, that bush that affect him head, alright.
I don't know, maybe in the I don't know if him make up things or if him that smoke but when them things where him say, when I know about, you know, I don't know if you explain them, because a couple things, well, some of the side of the world that we didn't know about.
Well, I want to tell Egypt, him think he was Egyptian, you know, so Egypt, him got know about all them things, the 10 commandments.
No, but in the know, so him a Jew.
Yeah, well, after. No, wait, it's a sympathetic thing, make him kill the man, you know.
So, you know, so him brother Jews, man. Remember, so him sister that raised him, you know.
No, well.
Him sister go bring him mother to come work with the Egyptian princess to raise him like that.
The daughter.
And give him suck, learn him something there.
Yeah.
So them would have teach him, you know, see. But him still go up as an Egyptian. But when him kill the man and run with them, so him did go to a place named Media.
Yeah.
Because I read that thing one time, I said, I best when him get the name for giving God Yahweh.
Yeah.
Because in the Bible, them will tell us several inmate, where the woman named Zipporah.
The Ethiopian woman.
And say our father was the high priest.
High priest of Midian.
Yeah, but them not tell me nothing about the religion and thing about the religion. For them, God name Yahweh, they try and get a name to come and give them God no.
Yeah.
And you see, even but in Moses, the story where them get, cause them have a thing where say my mother bore me in secret and set me in a little ark of rushes and entrusted me to the river. And when you hear that, every man that think of Moses, because that you know Moses is not the bulrush on the river Nile. But them say the person who said this or something, say my mother put me there. That was Akkad, when I greatest king of Mesopotamia. You know, see, and that was over 1,000 years before even Moses' story.
Well, I want to say you can draw reference to a whole heap of thing before even the man with them called Jesus and see and show how the stories them was taken, parts and bits and pieces was taken from older stories than the new one.
Yes.
Make the last one look like it real, or make it look like it is a truth, you know. The idea of Jesus and all that.
Job in the Bible. Because him never Jew, never Israelite.
No.
All of them take where the pride come from other stories from way back before. And even the famous Beatitudes where Jesus and seeing the mountain, he went up and seeing the multitude, he went up into the mountain. Talk about blessed is this and blessed are that.
Yes.
From somewhere that come from. From somewhere. See, the long before him, a plagiarism that.
And I don't know if I pronounce it right, but Zoroastrianism is where the idea of good and bad, opposites and negative, originate, the devil and God. It never have nothing to do with Jewish, because the Jews have never have no devil.
That's why the devil not come in the book till Job.
Till Job, yeah. And so if you wonder when was Job written, you know what I mean? Job. So them put in Job in the Bible. I mean the devil in the Bible, Satan in the Bible. Yeah. Because he never had from the beginning. People like to talk about say the snake was Satan and No. There was no. Because anytime something happened to the Israelites bad, you know, them say it's God that punish them. You understand? It's Christianity come in over, come show you about devil and God, and then them say that come from a Persian idea. Where them now call Iran. Out of that, so them ideas that come from with Zoroastrianism and all these things, you know, so. But people feel for going at them things, you know, because it's a question where them they believe in a few years.
And then true, but when time the Assyrians them have them in exile down there, them learn them something there.
Yeah.
You know, see
in Babylon, yes.
Yeah, and them say that was one of the greatest dilemma in a theology, you know. For them say if God is good and God is all powerful, why is there so much evil in the world? Any other? Or Satan can do only what God allows him to. Why does Satan have so much power over mankind? You understand? So let me have a problem and answer them something there.
Well, them still have problems on time because they were saying you must ask no question.
So when time they can't answer it, that them do.
Yeah, a terrible thing, man. Terrible thing.
But that's where I said them to come from.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, last week though, when I think a man did somebody they call that about I tell them say why Rasta a worship man. I worship man. I mean, he kind of begs.
somebody call and ask that?
I think if we attack you, I say, you would just say, somebody has asked that about Selassie, a man.
Well, them say it all the way. Them say it all the way.
Yeah, I'm not saying Jesus name man to account to them.
Yeah, but it's a tune dead why them are worshiping.
So last week, no, you're on the version of that talk about, when them talk about the things where them are talk about to the announce the story them and thing. I want to say Dokuno,
yeah, blue
Dokuno, right?
Yeah, blue jazz.
But Dokuno, to my understanding of Dokuno and blue jazz are two different things, you know.
Alright, explain that.
Yeah, almost the same.
Explain.
Are the one where make out a cornmeal.
And blue jazz are the one where make out
a banana.
Alright, wrap with banana.
Banana, the blue tint.
Alright, wrap with the banana trash.
With banana leaf. Yeah, but we wrap the cornmeal and the banana trash, you know. But when you grate the banana and make it come out with a bluish color, right?
Yeah, because of the iron in the banana.
The blue jazz really do know the cornmeal and not really blue jazz. But
teach me something, teach me something, you know. Because for all of my life, blue jazz, that was blue jazz, wrap up in the reason why I call it blue jazz, I treat wrap up in a banana skin, banana leaf. I never know it's where inside I decide if it's a jazz or a brief. So maybe the banana one, the blue jazz, and the way them want a brief, blue brief. Blue brief.
When you play all the legalize it, it brings me back to, I think about 75, no? 75 when it come out?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
I think so. You're bad, because they could have a dance, so, damn, how would I school in him? Well, school in this, somewhere, and I'm going to be at that door. But, you have to go to Gully and go up and where there. Where Jack Ruby and Twilight.
Yeah. Jack Ruby, the big set.
Yes, man. And that will be drop the legalize it on Twilight and mash it
down. Yes.
Legalize that, you know, say my pure burning spirit.
Yes. Because him did have them.
Because them days them are working at a bank, they don't have Charles Square. Well, now they call it Sam Sharp Square. Barclays Bank, you see? No, MCB. I'm going to tell you, say, the left from the dance, go work. The Monday morning, because I'm there, the dance come out, I think Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday. Sunday night.
3-night dance.
Yes, I'm left. When I say I'm going to work, I say, I don't feel like something in my head. But good thing, I don't live too far, I live right on the corner of Creek Street in Gravel Lane.
Yeah.
I just run, I just tell somebody if they ask me boy things, I bought you. Run, go over.
You sound like the lady in the parliament. You like the lady in the parliament till I got a bathroom.
Yeah. I'm going to go take a shower. And come again and the time I read now, everybody in my bank fees and me smoke weed for a long time for me to wear my Rasta tam. The red, gold and green belt, red, gold and green. I want to go for that word, I'm going to get, you know, from the people in interview with my little 15-inch gun mouth trousers.
Like what am I wear now?
I'm a red, gold and green. We used to wear them the days.
Yeah, but them are weird now.
I'm red, gold and green socks. And everything, you know, man. I'm going to tell you, say, but I get the job still. But anyway, today, all the time, put on my tie as I reach the door, take off my tie when I go out. Hey, everybody feels a bit spoke. Hey, when people come out and ask me, I work in there, see, but then you see me on the road.
Them things I have
but when I see me, I walk up wide on them roads, drop. I say, you walking there, sir?
Yeah.
Because I'm feeling I want to go ganja smoke.
Yeah, you can't work at them kind of place. You can't work at them kind of place.
Yeah, but I never have no locks, but then thing we have locks, but I have no fear, I never come here for a long time. I mean, cut me here.
And the same thinking where people have when them say, then you go on the plane without shoes.
See that.
Anyway, we have to move, though, Bridget. We have to move.
Yes, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this is the Cutting Edge on IRFM. I like the program, you know. yes, it mellow, you know what I mean? Yeah, it mellow. And we will keep it mellow too, you know. We will keep it mellow, you know. I tell you one out there, we don't want a big boss to told man come carry and destroy the melody. You understand? Boris Gardner. Yeah, man, a mellow will feel mellow. A mellow will feel mellow, you know. Yeah, man. Local music. Soul music style, we are continuing out of St. James, the man you come from, you know.
In the valley, you're in my work.
May I tell you, by IRFM, big people music, Jamaican style, soul music, rent-a-tile vibes. As we say, for those of you who don't know what rent-a-tile is, ask somebody where 20 years older than you. You understand? You know, so I have to stop that tune, you know. You have to stop. I want to heal up my brethren, Lascelles Perkins, who gone past 80. And when you see that man, you drop leg, you think, say, him at 25. We want to heal up Lascelles Perkins. You understand? Big man, big Jamaican artist. One of the unsung heroes of Jamaican music. It got touch 6 million views. Yeah, man. 6 million views. It got touch right now. So, yes, we love it. We love it.